Today I'm kinda far away from the place where I usually walk around, you know, when you see me walking and talking, blubbering. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but it's a really nice day, you know, really nice. Hi. I wanted to make this video now to say I notice how people quickly get trapped into someone's energy field. Really quickly, you know, and they just can't stop, and they go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they can't get out of it. Why I'm saying that? Because sometimes people tend to take things, especially messages that come through me to you or just out, and whoever picks them up, they tend to take them personally, you know, and they tend to look for my mistakes, to find my fault, you know, so to see, you know, should I believe this person? But I told you, don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. Test things, you know, test. Think about them a lot, a lot. Even when you make a comment, when you post a comment onto my videos, I mean, you can, you know, I mean, it's up to you, you know, it's just a choice. It's a free choice that you have, and you can do it. I can't say how much it means to me, because, you know, this is such difficult topic, and the issues that I'm discussing, that maybe you watch video one time and 2 times, and then you go away from them for maybe a month, maybe half a year, and you come back, and you know, in between you'll see so many things that you probably didn't grasp at the very first moment when you've seen the video for the first time, because this is not something, you know, so simple, you know. It's not so simple, not because it comes from me, because it's not coming from me, it's coming through me. I'm just the transmitter, you know. And all I need to do in my life is to stay focused and to stay as clean as I need to be for this to come through me, you know. That's all I need to do. So that's my duty. That's not on you. That's my responsibility that I took, and the contract or the agreement that I have with in different worlds, and that's when it comes to what I have to do. But what you need to do, or not have to do, what you need to do is just to, you know, for you, basically you have to do the same. You have to stay as clean as possible so that you could receive what is actually coming through me to you, you know. And I wanted to say one thing, because we're getting kind of touchy with all sorts of topics and issues, subjects, whatever you want to call them, about this spirituality that I'm discussing, and the way that I'm discussing things, you know. This channel, my channel, is kind of like, you would actually have to know all the videos from the very beginning until now in order to get the whole context, which I know it's very difficult. I don't expect from you to be sitting behind a computer and watching only my videos. Oh, you know, okay, what did he post, you know, and go all the way back. But it's kind of difficult to understand now. You just fly in, bam, and you see one video and you say, what is this guy talking about? But it's not that simple, you know, because all things until now, if anyone followed, they're pretty much very much connected, you know, to one another, and it's like a thread, you know. The whole thing is one thread. So that's why I don't repeat myself in the videos, because there's no need for it, because that's on you, what you want to do, or how much you want to spend of your time and your effort to follow that, and to not following me, you see, because you're not following me, you're just following the messages that come from different dimensions, different worlds, through me, you know. And nothing is personal, nothing, because this doesn't matter. I'm not important in this, you know what I mean? I'm really not. Now you can see my face, you can see, but this is just, it's not actually my face, because this part of me that you can see is my experiment. You know that? This is my experiment. This is some limited edition of me, you know, a very tiny part of me. So it's just wandering here in this world, on this planet, and it's being a tool for who I really am. I'm talking about myself because I don't want to talk about you, because what you know about yourself, what you're supposed to know about yourself is on you. So I say it about me, not because I want, oh, everyone has to know who I am. It don't matter. But you should know that this is not about me, okay? And it's not about you, and it's not what you believe and what I believe, and it has to be different. It doesn't matter what I believe, you know? And I don't believe anything, because belief is a blind thing, you know? So I know what I know. What I believe, that's completely irrelevant, you know? That really makes no sense. So let's do one thing, okay? In this world, we use so many terms and so many words without actually paying attention to what they're supposed to represent. Yeah? And I notice a lot of people using this right and wrong, you know? And as long as society will be based on right and wrong, that long will be lost. Because there is no right and wrong, you know? So as long as you're using those two words, I can know that obviously you don't understand much about yourself and the life around you, which is nothing bad. But just that's why, you see, that's why this message comes in and comes to you, so that you would think about it. Because there is no right or wrong. There is actually what you need and what you don't need, you know? So it's kind of difficult to understand, right? But if we start changing few words, just a few words, we're gonna save so much trouble to this planet and to ourselves. It's actually amazing how little work is actually needed, and 50% of the problems that we go through, at least 50%, is gone only with people understanding what they say, what comes out of their mouth. You know that? It's so simple, actually, so simple. You just have to think of it, because you see, right and wrong, it's so judgmental, and it's not wrong that it's judgmental. You see, it doesn't need to be judgmental. That's the point. So it's a problem, because people tend to take, or maybe you tend to take criticism as judgment. And sometimes some people tell me, wow, you're so judgmental, that's so bad, you shouldn't be like that, that's, you know, it's a problem for you, it's a problem for the world around you. And I say, wait a minute, I'm not judgmental, because if I'm judgmental, it means I'm taking a role of a judge. And what is being a judge? It means that I have to judge you, which means I have to find your fault, and then after that fault I have to punish you for that fault, and I have to send you somewhere where you're gonna be punished. So it's not judgment, because I can criticize you, I can be critical about it, you know, based on certain knowledge, not theory but knowledge, or maybe I'd rather say wisdom. What wisdom is actually experienced knowledge. So it's kind of like knowledge that is confirmed to be knowledge. Now, judgment and criticism. What we do when we don't agree with someone, when we try to correct them, you know, it's like we criticize them. We don't judge them. So there is no such thing as me being judgmental. Because if I'd been judgmental, I would say, hey, you know what? I think you're wrong. And because I think you are wrong, you will go now do this and this and this. You know, so that you can pay off for the wrong that I believe you are wrong.